final 8 laps of racing in the second Brickyard 400. It's still a tremendous battle up front between Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace, and the interval is just a couple of car lengths.
Rusty just cannot get past that. He can't get up on the back bumper of Earnhardt. I think he feels like if he gets there and get right on the back bumper, he might get Earnhardt just a little bit loose, but he can't get there. He's tried, and Dale Jarrett, I think, is gaining, Bob. Has he enough time?
Dale Earnhardt will be very, very difficult to pass in these last 7 laps. He comes down to complete lap 153. And yes, indeed, Benny, Dale Jarrett is within just a few car lengths now of Rusty Wallace in 3rd spot.
1.1 seconds we have with a handheld stopwatch up here. That's 6/10 of a second closer than just a couple of laps ago. I think he's going to catch him. I think that Jarrett is going to get up there and make this a 3-car race.
It is a 2-car battle at the moment. But Dale Jarrett closes in quickly on 2nd place, Rusty Wallace.
And remember how well this 28 car ran at Pocono, and I'd almost bet you that's the same car he won with there.
Yes, indeed it is. Jerry Punch has more on Dale Jarrett.
Well, Benny, answering your question, not only is it the same race car, it's the same everything. The crew said we are so superstitious. Doug Yates told me we bought the exact same engine. We just rebuilt it, freshened it up a little bit. We said we want the same car, the same engine, the same everything, and maybe we'll have the same result.
Well, they're close.
They are close.
Time will tell in 6 more laps.
And Pocono was a huge victory for Dale Jarrett. And the victory might have been worth more than this race pays today, but still, $600,000 is a lot of money to be going for.
Dale Jarrett, 4 career wins in NASCAR Winston Cup competition, including the one at Pocono just a few weeks ago. The crowd is still here, Benny. They are on their feet, wondering which of these 3 it will be. Earnhardt, Wallace, or Jarrett.
Well, look at Jarrett.
And a report that Ward Burton, a big puff of smoke.
He's lost an engine. Well, I sure hope there's no oil down the corner that causes a caution flag.
Well, he's getting on the warm-up lane, so he's not putting any oil down on the track at the moment, at least in the groove. Tough break for Ward Burton, who was running in 21st position. There are 5 laps to go now as the top 3 go down the backstretch once again.
I tell you what, if Dale Jarrett can get by Rusty without too much trouble, depends on how much trouble he has passing. And Rusty Wallace is not supposed to lay over and play dead. You know, this is for 2nd place. Watch as Dale Jarrett comes off the 2nd and 4th corner.
Yep.
It's like a rocket ship when he comes off this corner.
He has been solid in those areas of the racetrack for the last several laps. Now here he is on the straightaway, ducking on the tail of Rusty Wallace. 4 more laps to go in the Brickyard 400.
Just over a half second from Earnhardt to Dale Jarrett. Wow.
It's almost 7 o'clock Indianapolis time, and they are still racing in the Brickyard 400, but we are about to conclude things.
I got to say that Martin Martin has just passed Jeff Gordon for 5th place, so I thought I'd throw that in.
The defending champion drops back to 6th spot and is not a factor in this year's race. But he will undoubtedly take a $100,000 bonus for leading the point standings at the conclusion of this event.
4 laps to go.
Coming down now, Benny, for 3 laps to go.
Looks like he's going to catch him in a good spot.
Yes.
You'll be able to get by. All the cars will be able to get by and not slow their progress. Earnhardt using all the racetrack coming off that corner. car just as free as he possibly can as he exits the corner for maximum speed. Watch those people cheer as they go by.
They love Dale Earnhardt. They have their hats off and they're waving to him as he now enters the fourth corner and is about to complete the 158th lap, and there will be 2 more to go. And I don't think Earnhardt can be beat, Benny.
You don't think so, huh?
Well, what do you think? I've stuck my neck out.
It doesn't look that way. It looks like he's not going to be able to be passed by either Wallace or Jarrett.
But don't forget the Daytona 500 not too long ago when Dale Jarrett was leading that race in the 3rd turn on the last lap and went over a bell housing on the racetrack and lost it.
And right now, Earnhardt is having to use every inch of the racetrack to get the maximum speed out of his Chevrolet. Dale Jarrett closes up right on the back bumper of Rusty Wallace.
Dale Earnhardt will see the white flag come out this time around.
Turn 4. Here he comes, Bob.
Earnhardt sees Doyle Ford poised in the starter stand with the white flag indicating 1 lap to go. There it is. 2.5 miles to race in the second Brickyard 400. And Dale Jarrett takes a look to the inside of Rusty Wallace for second. And Dale Earnhardt would love to see that, because as long as those two are battling side by side, it gives Earnhardt a little bit of an advantage. They go through the second corner quickly, and now they're on to the backstretch for the final time in 1995 at Indianapolis. And the interval remains about the same. About 7 or 8 car lengths. Dale Earnhardt in command of the Brickyard 400 as he enters turn number 3. And there is no battle at the moment for second position as Dale Jarrett has settled back behind Rusty Wallace. And now for the final time, they come through corner number 4. Dale Earnhardt enters the straightaway and looks for the checkered flag this time. And he sees it. Dale Earnhardt has won the second Brickyard 400. Goodrich crew celebrates Dale Earnhardt's 66th victory in NASCAR Winston Cup competition